When I was a youngster, there were no girls who were astronauts. And so I didn't think about being an astronaut until I was finished with medical school, of all things. But I loved aviation, I loved America's space program, and as soon as that door opened, I went towards it.
I was inspired by the early astronauts, the original 7, the folks that flew in Apollo. I was a young boy at that time. And the interesting thing about the experience as an astronaut is you show up at NASA, you do a little flying, and eventually you become peers of your childhood heroes.
I was really inspired by all the Apollo flights, and I had a Super 8 movie of the Apollo 11 landing, and I watched that thing over and over. So I'd say that would probably be the biggest inspiration.
I was in the first class at the Air Force Academy, and we had a lot of instructors who were more seasoned because they were the beginning of the group that was going through, and they were talking about how it would be not long before they had people flying in space. And so that, I think, was what really got me started in thinking about becoming an astronaut.
I think my father was a big influence with me technically. He was a merchant mariner during World War II, and around the time this Intrepid vehicle was cruising, he was defending our shores, with the merchant marines, and he was a radio operator and got me interested in building kits and test equipment when I was young, and eventually into flying and so forth, which led me to NASA.